Cancer is a devastating diagnosis, whether you're a human being or an animal that makes our lives better. The vet college at the U of S has an ever-increasing number of options for four-legged patients, as their owners look for ways to prolong their lives.
The more that people are actually aware that, first of all, that pets actually get cancer in the first place, and then secondly, that there actually are treatment options besides euthanasia, which was probably the most common kind of end to the disease once the diagnosis was made. So I think we've come a very long way.
And now dogs that come to the Western College of Veterinary Medicine for treatment can help future generations. Dr. Troy Harkness has been studying drug-resistant cancers and is interested in looking at the effect of the diabetes drug metformin on these types of cells. And he says it's much easier to study this type of cancer in dogs than humans, even though the diseases are quite similar in these two species.
Patients take 10-15 years to come back to the clinic, so there's really not a whole lot we can do with that type of sample. But with the dogs, we can see the whole thing within a span of a year, 18 months. So if we can get enough dogs for the study, we can really go a long way with it.
The study, funded by a $165,000 grant from the Canadian Cancer Society, is a collaboration between a number of different groups on campus. The bioinformatics program will be analyzing the information collected by the researchers.
This project will generate lots and lots of data, okay? And our job will be to make sense of that data. What we're going to do is look for patterns.
It's great to be on a campus where we do have all the health sciences and that we're able to collaborate so freely. I think we have a great working relationship.
The researchers are still seeking dogs that have been diagnosed with lymphoma for the study. Participants not only stand to have their lives extended, but man's best friend may take on a whole new meaning, as team members believe the research will also be applicable for humans.
It's catastrophic when people get a diagnosis of cancer. It's even more catastrophic when they say, we don't have a lot left to offer. So we're hoping through our research that we're not only going to be able to identify people at the highest risk of becoming intolerant of normal treatment, but also maybe being able to provide them with a new option.
The team is still in the early stages of research, but Harkness is optimistic metformin can have an impact on reversing drug resistance. The project is funded for 2 years, but he hopes the work will continue far beyond that.
2 years comes up, basically in a year and a half, we're going to have to start writing the next grant for the next stage. So we do have about a year or so to get some really good preliminary data, publish a paper or two, get some real good support, get some more money, keep this going, and then move it into human studies.
For Campus Life, I'm Simon Hyatt.